When you finally loosen your grip on needing every answer right away, life begins to surprise you in ways you never expected. The pressure fades. The constant overthinking quiets down. And in that silence, things start falling into place naturally. Out of nowhere, conversations begin to happen. A message arrives at the perfect time. Someone remembers your name. A new opportunity appears from a direction you were not even watching. The universe has always been moving behind the scenes, but you could not notice it while fear was controlling your focus. There is a powerful shift that happens the moment you stop forcing life to obey your timeline. You stop chasing desperately and instead you begin attracting calmly. That energy changes everything because what belongs to you does not require endless struggle. It requires alignment. Right now, whether you realize it or not, something deep inside you is awakening. You are stepping out of survival mode. You are no longer limiting yourself to one possibility, one outcome, or one narrow vision of success. Your spirit is expanding beyond old expectations. For so long, you believed your happiness had to arrive through one specific door. If that door stayed closed, you thought the dream was over. But life is far more creative than that. Sometimes the path you prayed for disappears because a greater one is being prepared in silence. And that is what this moment is about. This is not an ending. This is a redirection towards something larger than your original plan. The delays were not punishment. The confusion was not failure. Every setback was shaping you into someone strong enough to receive what is next. Even the disappointments carried hidden lessons. Even the closed doors protected you from experiences that were never meant for your future. Think about how many times life surprised you before. Moments when things looked impossible, yet somehow everything worked out. At the time, you could not understand why certain events unfolded the way they did. But later, clarity arrived. You realized that every twist in the story pushed you closer to the person you were becoming. The same thing is happening now. There are forces moving in your favor that you cannot yet see. Pieces are connecting beyond your awareness. Opportunities are aligning. The right people are slowly entering your path. What once felt blocked is beginning to open. But first, you must release the habit of doubting every blessing before it arrives. Stop assuming the future will repeat the pain of the past. Your old experiences do not have permission to define your next chapter. You are allowed to believe in better outcomes. You are allowed to expect joys, peace, abundance, and meaningful change. Too many people spend their lives preparing for disappointment instead of preparing for miracles. They expect rejection before opportunity. They expect failure before success. And without realizing it, they close themselves off from the beauty trying to reach them. Do not do that to yourself anymore. Lift your vision higher. The life you desire may arrive in a completely different form than you imagined. But that does not mean it is smaller. In fact, it may be far greater than your original dream. Sometimes what we asked for is limited by what we currently understand. But life can see beyond our limits. It can guide us toward experiences we never knew were possible. That unexpected job offer, that chance encounter, that sudden breakthrough, that idea that changes everything, that moment where your entire reality shifts overnight. These things happen every day, and they can happen for you too. But your energy matters. When you constantly hold on to fear, worry, and desperation, you create resistance. You tighten your connection with anxiety instead of possibility. But when you trust that life is still working for you, even during uncertainty, your entire vibration changes. You become open. You become receptive. You become magnetic. And that is when movement begins. The opportunities that once felt distant suddenly move closer. The answers arrive naturally. The right timing reveals itself without force. What once felt impossible begins to feel inevitable. So tonight, release the need to control every detail. You do not need to know exactly how everything will unfold. You only need to believe that something meaningful is already making its way toward you. Take a deep breath and let the tension leave your body. You have carried enough worry. You have spent enough nights doubting yourself. You have already survived moments you thought would break you. Now it is time to step into a different energy, an energy of trust, an energy of expectation, an energy that welcomes blessings instead of fearing change. Because your story is not stuck, your future is not frozen, and your dreams are not forgotten. Life is still unfolding in ways your mind cannot fully see yet. The chapter ahead may arrive unexpectedly. It may come through people you have not met yet or opportunities you never considered. But when it arrives, you will understand why everything happened the way it did. You will see that the waiting had a purpose. You will see that the detours carried wisdom. You will see that every difficult season was preparing you for expansion. Nothing is wasted. Not your pain, not your patience, not your growth. Everything has been shaping you for this next transformation. So stop shrinking your expectations to match your fears. Instead, prepare yourself for elevation. Prepare yourself for sudden breakthroughs. Prepare yourself for powerful changes. Prepare yourself for doors opening at the perfect moment because the energy around you is shifting now. What once felt distant is moving closer. What once felt impossible is becoming real. And what once seemed delayed may arrive faster than you ever imagined. Your life is entering a new season. Walk into it with faith instead of fear. The universe has already begun making room for the version of you that is ready to rise.